because of you. We're going to win because those /stone-called ordinary people all around this nation are engaging in a moral and spiritual awakening. And any time ordinary people straighten their backs up, they're going somewhere because folk can't ride your back unless it's bent. And we straightening up. We want to say to the establishment that the genie is out of the bottle now. And you can't put it back. Because we on fire. We on fire for truth, and the condition of truth is to allow suffering to speak. We on fire for justice, and justice is what love looks like in public. So we say to the nation, get on the love train. Get on the love train, but what lies at the bottom of that train, the foundation, the pillars, the very grounds of it are integrity, honesty, decency, generosity, empathy, vision of a better society. We're not talking about greed, we're not talking about avarice, we're talking about hatred. We're talking about deep forms of compassion and love. You heard what Brother Michael was talking about. Brother Moore's right. And this is the moment. This is a very difficult moment because neo-fascism is escalating all around the world. And neo-fascism ain't nothing but a form of nihilism with the rule of big money and big military that tries to somehow scapegoat the most vulnerable so we can't come together in solidarity and confront the most powerful. That's what this campaign is about. And it's more than a campaign, it's a movement. And it's led by my dear brother, your dear brother, Bernie Sanders himself. Let's just be honest about it. Now, Brother Bernie is not a god. He's a deity. He's a human being who was chosen to be an exemplar of integrity, an exemplar of longevity, an exemplar of what Jane Austen called constancy. He's morally consistent. People get upset, especially establishment. He seems to be saying the same thing. When you actually love working people, you hate the fact that they're being exploited. When you love people of color, you hate white supremacy. If you love women, you hate male supremacy. If you love gay brothers and lesbian sisters, you hate homophobia. If you love you hate transphobia. My dear brother, my Jewish brother from the greatest borough in the world, Brooklyn, who makes his connection to Vermont and remains constant with the integrity, honesty, decency, and a concern for the least of these. Echoes really of Hebrew scripture, that hesed, that steadfast love, that loving kindness, that ties, focuses on the orphan, the widow, the fatherless, the motherless, the oppressed, the poor. I don't care where you are, no matter what color, no matter what sexual orientation, no matter what national identity, you are precious, you are priceless, which means that a life in Libya, in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Ethiopia, a life in Guatemala, a life in Haiti, a life in Puerto Rico, a life in Tel Aviv, a life in Gaza, a life in tradition is for the first time, unprecedented presidential campaign. Far beyond what happened in 1948 when a brother from Iowa State University who graduated in 1910 named Henry Wallace tried to do the same thing. We haven't had anything like it. And that's what Brother Bernie is all about. And that's why our coming together, rooted in our specificities, yes, we are different in terms of our different colors and our orientations and our classes and so forth. But we believe that working people and poor people ought to have a priority in the public policies in the nation. That's what we believe. And you see, for me, it's a very personal thing because I come from a black people who have been hated for 400 years, but taught the world so much about love and how to love. Oh, yeah. It's not just Martin Luther King Jr., John Coltrane's Love Supreme. It's Marvin Gaye's What's Going On. It's Stevie Wonder's Love in the Need of Love. It's Nina Simone's Mississippi Goddamn. And it spills over that blues sensibility. Jewish brothers like Robert Zimmerman and Bob Dylan. Yes, he got a Nobel Prize. He's a blues man. He cares. He has a hypersensitivity to people who are suffering. Oh, brother Bruce Springsteen too. Yes, and Carole King too. It's a human face and Vampire Weekend too. And so Iowa, you gonna send a message to the nation and the world. It's a new day in America. The spiritual catastrophe, ecological catastrophe, economic catastrophe, political catastrophe will be attended to with deep love. But when you love, you hate injustice. Of the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. They talked about racism, materialism, poverty. And militarism. The legacy of Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel. The legacy of Edward Said. The legacy of Dorothy Day. The legacy of Cesar Chavez. Never forget those who came before. We are building on the best of America. Building on the best of America. And don't be afraid about democratic socialism. Forget about the ism. The greatest American philosopher, John Dewey, called himself a democratic socialist. Martin Luther King called him a democratic socialist. The greatest poet of the 19th century in America, Walt Whitman, called himself a democratic socialist. Helen Keller called herself a democratic socialist. Albert Einstein called himself a democratic socialist. Do we have any fear of those brothers and sisters? No! So don't let fear divide us. Keep our eyes on the prize. And that's why I hope you have a smile on your face the way I do. Because I've been waiting for this kind of movement for 50 years. 50 years. Oh yeah, when we talked about this way back in the 70s, they said, oh, grow up, Brother West. You're so naive and utopian. No, love never goes out of style. Justice never goes out of style. And now we are coming together around this particular platform led by my dear brother Bernie Sanders, and we are going to stick together, we're going to struggle together, we're going to serve together, we're going to sacrifice together, and when we go to Milwaukee, we are willing to throw down in the name of love and justice. Then beating Trump, we're going to beat the gangster in the White House. Manipulation and domination can live forever. And that's why I am so blessed to introduce to you not just the next First Lady. She's an intellectual, a freedom fighter on her own terms, alongside Bernie Sanders. I'm talking about my dear sister, the one and only Jane.